So the next few examples aren't really problems. They're just kind of things to notice, I suppose. So let's just notice them. So example 3, if x is less than negative 5, then x plus 5 is less than negative 5 plus 5. So see what they did? They added 5 to both sides. So x plus 5 is less than negative 5 plus 5. And then they did that so that they could end up with this. So it's kind of a weird example because normally you would try to think about it going the other way. But, whoa, Notability just crashed. Holy moly. Okay. That's all good. Oh, perfect. So we're back to here. And so see the next thing they did the same thing. They added negative 2 to both sides. So in reality, they subtracted 2 from both sides. See, that's the same thing they have here. And so they got that as a final thing. So just good to notice. I mean, what they're showing here is that you can add and subtract things to both sides of the equation, just like you can, or both sides of the inequality, just like you have with an equation. And I suppose that's what they're showing with all of these. So see, then here, they multiplied both sides by 2. So just like with an equation, if you multiply both sides by 2, you can do that with an inequality as well. Here. Oh, so here, see, this is the different one. So this is the only thing that's different with an inequality. If you multiply both sides by a negative number, which is what they're doing here. So see, that's how they get their negative 36 and negative 8. You've got to flip the sign around. Look how the sign flipped around. And so they're just showing this example. Like, look how that has to be true. Because if 9 is greater than 2, when you multiply by the negative, you're not going to say that negative 36 is greater than negative 8. That's not true. Negative 36 is less than negative 8. So every time you multiply by a negative, that's going to happen. That's critical. That's super, super critical. And that's another thing. So that's the biggest takeaway of this. When you multiply by a negative, you got to flip the sign.